this is Apple's iPhone 12. This is a review after extensively using this device for almost an year now. I cannot emphasize more on how important this device is at this moment of time. You will get to know why I am saying this in the later part of the video. This is the classic formula for a flagship phone since the Nexus 4 or even the iPhone 4 days. The glass sandwich with aluminium rails. With time, the quality of both the metal and the glass has improved quite a bit, but the design formula remains the same. The phone looks beautiful and is very practical. It gives the old iPhone 5 vibes. The size is comfortably manageable and the phone is sturdy with IP67 rating. Also, because of the squared off edges, the glass is somewhat more protected when it takes a fall. But there is a huge problem with it. I mostly use my phone without a case, and you can clean this phone all you want, but as you take it in your hands, in no time this gets all the grease from your hand on the reflective back glass, and it starts to look like this, which is gross. I really hate Apple for not giving a matte color option for the regular 12s or even the 13s. Except that its regular flagship design, the cameras are aligned vertically, which I prefer more than what 13 has to offer. Also, because it's not stainless steel, it's not as heavy as the Pros. The Face ID is okay when it comes to the right angles, but at steeper angles, it still does not recognize. Apple should put a fingerprint scanner in the power button or somewhere. The speakers are great. The only small nitpick in the sound department is that I would like to have a little more volume from the earpiece when on call. Let's talk about this beautiful display. This display is nice. It's a 6.1-inch OLED panel from Samsung. It supports Dolby Vision HDR and a peak brightness of 650 plus nits, which is plenty in most scenarios, but in direct sunlight, I felt a need of a little more of those nits. Apart from that, it's great for watching videos, sharing and viewing social media content, but this is not a high refresh rate panel. I don't think general consumer would ever notice if they haven't ever used a 120Hz display. Because software's optimization by Apple and animations in this OS make it look very smooth in most of the scenarios. The OS feels smooth apart from some of the things which it does, like stops uploading to a chat as soon as you go home from an app or not allow us to put the icons wherever you want. More simple customization things. If I'm not wrong, the icons haven't been refreshed since the iOS 7, but the OS is stable and gets the work done. The social media apps run great. Now let's jump to the cameras. There are two sets of cameras here, both 12 megapixel, one wide and one ultra wide. I think now it's time for Apple to include a telephoto too in the regular iPhones, but the quality here is amazing. The best part about iPhone's camera is their consistency. You will always feel confident about the pictures that you take. There is nothing groundbreaking, but everything is just fine. Both sensors have good dynamic range, texture. The ultra-wide is a bit soft in the corners. The main sensor will get the work done. The video is crispy and very stable with great dynamic range. It's amazing to know that you can record in 4K 60 FPS with all the three cameras including the front one. Here are a few samples for you. Talking about the performance of this phone, it performs as expected. Almost no stutters, it glides through the OS very smoothly, it does overheat when the temperature of the surrounding is high, and also while playing games. Apple's chips are a bit overpowered and so it's difficult to manage the heat. Coming to the battery life of this phone. Almost after an year of extensive use, my phone is at 92% of maximum capacity, as you can see here, and the battery backup is above average. It gives around 6 hours of screen on time with about 18 to 20 hours of use. That is only possible with high optimizations that Apple brings to the table. It gives a confident 1-day battery. Now this phone is a great package, as the prices of this phone are low. You can find it for about $500 in the US and for around 55,000 rupees with offers in India. And for that, it is the best iPhone. Please consider subscribing to the channel for more such content. See you in the next video. Thank you.